Grace, I'm the Berg, and I do things. And today I kind of decided to challenge myself. I don't know about you, but I am the worst at packing. I pack way too much wherever I go, and I don't know how to control myself. So I thought, what if I thought about if I could only take a tiny little makeup bag with me on a vacation, what could I pack to get a full face of makeup, but still only fill a little bag? And actually, if you see, I have quite a lot of extra space. So I think I rocked this challenge personally. So if you want to know what I used to do this and how I came up with the suggestions, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, to start, for primer, I decided to go with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I specifically have the So Chill Coconut one, but this works as both a primer and a setting spray. So already I have two products in one with this. Next, for foundation, I decided to go with the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Compact. Honestly, I think you could pick any cushion or compact foundation. I specifically chose this one because it has an SPF of 50 in it, and when you do use a compact, typically it comes with a little sponge like this. And yes, on a normal day, I don't use this sponge. But for traveling, if I don't want to take my beauty blender, then all I have to do is bring this, and it's this and the product right there. And yeah, travel friendly. For concealer, I just grabbed my Makeup Revolution concealer. It's a little guy, it's great. And I can also use this also to blend it in if I need to be. Next, for powder, I actually decided to go with the Wet n Wild contouring palette because half of it I can use for setting my face and the other half I can use for bronzing my face, and then I don't have to worry about bringing two separate products. Next, for brows, brow products are typically smaller, so I did decide to pick a pencil and a brow gel. So I went with my Brow Wiz pencil because this is my one that I know will always work for me. And then I went with the Essence Make Me Brow since it is probably my smallest brow gel I have, so I decided to pick that one. For eyeshadow, this entire look was actually inspired by the Smashbox Full Exposure palette that I grabbed at TJ Maxx. This teeny tiny little palette. I am wearing it on my eyes today. And you don't necessarily need to have this specific palette. Wet n Wild has tons of small palettes, but I just think if you get one smaller palette that has all the colors that you could really need, then why bring anything else? For eyeliner, I went with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil because it's just a smaller black eyeliner I have that I know will last. For mascara, I would definitely recommend a sample size, like one of the little travel ones. I specifically decided to go with a waterproof mascara. I don't wear waterproof mascaras very often. I did recently get the Monsieur Big waterproof mascara from Lancome as a sample from Ulta, and I figured this would be really good for traveling, and you don't have to worry about your mascara smudging or getting all over the place when you're enjoying your vacation. For highlighter, I always go with my ColourPop Flexitarian no matter what. It's always my go-to. And then for lip products, I decided to pick one matte lipstick and one gloss. So for my matte lipstick, I went with my absolute favorite. This is the Morphe Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Virgin. It's what is on my lips right now. It lasts forever, and it does not dry out my lips. And then I also went with the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil in Coconut because vacation. And then for all of this makeup, I have limited it to 4 brushes. So what are the 4 brushes I would be taking with me? First would be the brush I use for setting my powders. And mine specifically is the e.l.f. They call it a highlighting brush, but this is what I use for my powders. Next would be my bronzing brush. This is the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. Next would be my highlighting brush. Specifically, I use the BH Cosmetics No. 6 brush from the Weekend Festival palette. I do believe this is actually an eyeshadow brush, but for the past 2 weeks, it has been the only brush I use to highlight with. This is so amazing. And lastly, for eyeshadow, I went with the Luxie 249 brush. So it is a two-ended brush. One side is fluffy and one side is flat. So I would recommend any double-sided brush that has a fluffy and flat end. You can, you know, blend with one side and pack on the other side, and voila. And as you can see, there's a bunch of extra room. So once you do have your essentials, if there are like little extra things that you're thinking you would want to pack, now is where you'd have that space because you have all your essentials. Honestly, I cannot believe I did this because this is so out of my character. But I was like, I wanted to challenge myself, and I'm very proud of myself. I cannot believe that I did this. It is quite a miracle. And yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know, how do you guys typically pack your makeup? Are you more like me where you're like all over the place and you just like grab everything because you can't narrow it down? Or are you like really super organized and good at packing in small amounts like this? Let me know, do you guys like these kind of videos? What else would you like to see as far as like stuff like this goes? And yeah, that's it. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications on my Twitter, my Instagram, and my blog down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!